So before I joined good school, I always found math a bit challenging. My classes in school went on a bit too fast, and I wasn't really able to cope with the syllabus. I wasn't able to understand certain topics easily, and I just couldn't grasp certain topics.
When I was in secondary school, I usually didn't excel at math. I usually failed my math getting either F9 or E8 all the way from Sec 1 to Sec 4 because I felt like I never ever understood the concepts and I was always behind my peers. So I didn't really put in effort, and because of the fact that I was so behind everyone, I didn't really go to my teacher for consultation, or I did not also bother to do my homework or clarify my doubts.
I've always been lost on how to solve the question and don't know which way to really encounter the question.
I feel that the lessons in good school are a lot more paced to our abilities. Mr. Zhang is able to break down lessons and topics very well and able to demonstrate it in a certain way which allows us to understand it better rather compared to school.
It was good because I had the space to clarify myself and I felt safe enough to open up and tell the teacher what I didn't understand.
Schools-wise, the lessons are very fast. Teachers will go on regardless. Teacher will go on regardless of whether the student understand or not. However, in good school, Mr. Zhang will really slow down, take the lesson slow, make sure that every single student understand what he's teaching.
I like that Mr. Zhang's lessons are very open. The class isn't very big, so you're not pressured to not ask questions, which allows me to clarify all my doubts and allows me to really understand each topic individually and excel at it. I also like how supportive Mr. Zhang is and how he's always open to any question, no matter how insignificant it could be.
I like it that at the first part of the lesson, the teacher would just go through the tactics, the keywords, and then he'll let us practice by ourselves before giving us time to clarify our doubts. And in class, he would also encourage us to open up, not be afraid to ask questions, and he would also recommend us to go to him throughout the week via WhatsApp or Google if we have any questions. So it was good that we could receive the help that we needed no matter when it was. And he was also very encouraging. He would constantly share tips and advice on how to do our work, how to handle the question, how to move our way around the question.
I like that Mr. Zhang has actually his own way of teaching. He prepares his own notes and teaches the student how to answer the question based on his systematic way.
I think the center's environment is quite good because the temperature is quite cooling and the environment is quite conducive. The class is usually around 5 to 10 people, which isn't too much, so the teacher is able to attend to everyone's needs and also teach syllabus. So it's quite good because it's very effective compared to a class of 40 or 30.
Every class size is actually very small, which I feel that for us to really focus to study, we need to have an ideal environment.
So before I joined good school, I was getting a D7 for E-Math, and after joining good school for O-level, I managed to get an A2 and improve 5 grades in a span of 6 months.
I improved from E8 to B4 in a span of 2 months.
For E-Maths, I've actually improved from a E8 to B3, and for A-Math, I've always been attaining an F9, and in O-level I've gotten a C6.